Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. As per the usual, I am Cowell S. Cowell. Greetings and salutations, and welcome back. As you can see here, we're still at the unboxing table because we have the second half of that Chaos Mystery Box of 5 boosters to pull out next. Now, you see, we have the 2 left, which is the Aether Drift and the Edge of Eternities. Now, we see that there's 2 of them, but I mentioned there was a flower because we also, being the mystery pack that we got in, we have an Alliance booster pack. It was expensive, but the reason why I got that one, because as majority of you know, I've been in the process of completing the entire set of Alliance. And we are only 10 or 12 cards shy of that entire set. So the some of the key cards that we're missing is a Force of Will, which will be hard, but itself is $82. Now, granted, I have found one that at worst case I will be purchasing to fill that gap, but you know what, we'll take the chance because we are missing a few cards, so we're going to open up the Alliance pack at the very end to see if we get anything else that we're missing. So, as we also can see, we still have our lamps from the Emporium in the back. We got some new pictures we just put up the other day of a lamp that got shipped out Friday. And yeah, so without further ado, if you're enjoying the videos, please give them a like. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe. So let's crack this open and see where we get back after that. Okay, so they fixed it. Yeah, so first up, we're going to open the Aether Drift card first. First card up is Zombie Token and a Pilot Token. Alright. First card up is the Beast Rider Vanguard, 2-drop, 2/2, 1 colorless, 1 green, Human Knight. Pay 4 colorless and a green. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a permanent card from among them and put them into your hand, then put the rest in the bottom of your library in any order. Next up, we have the Nimble Thopterist. So a mouthful. 4-drop, 3/2, Vidalcan Artifactor, 3 colorless, 1 blue. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. Next up, we have the Lotus Guard Disciple, 3-drop, 2/2, Bird Cleric, 2 colorless, 1 white. Flying, when this creature enters, target creature or vehicle gains lifelink and indestructible until end of turn. Next up, we have Kickoff Celebrations, 2-drop enchantment, 1 colorless, 1 red. Start your engines. For those not familiar with Start Your Engines, if you have no speed, it starts at 1. It increases once on each of your turns when an opponent loses life. Max speed is 4. When this enchantment enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards. Max speed. Sack this enchantment. Creatures and vehicles you control gain haste until end of turn. Next up, we have Spin Out. 3-drop instant, 1 colorless, 2 black instant. Destroy target creature or vehicle. Next up, we have the Loxodon Surveyor. 3-drop, 3/3, Elephant Scout, 2 colorless, 1 green. Start your engines. Max speed, 3 colorless. Exile this card from your graveyard. Draw a card. Next up, we have a Trip Up, 4-drop instant, 3 colorless, 1 blue. Target non-land permanent's owner puts it on top on their own. Bleh. Target non-land permanent's owner puts it on their choice of the top or bottom of their library. Cycle 2. Lots of words. Wordsy. Next up, we have Wreck Remover, 4-drop, artifact construct, 3/4, 4 colorless to summon. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. You gain 1 life, cycling of 2. For those not familiar with cycling, 2 colorless, discard this card, draw the card. It's a very old mechanic that I use horrifically a lot because I actually one of my favorites. Next up, we have the Cloudspire Sky Cycle, 4-drop, 2/3, 2 colorless, 1 red, 1 white, artifact vehicle. Flying. When this vehicle enters, distribute 2 1/1 counters among 1 or 2 other target vehicles and/or creatures you control. Crew of 1. Oh, cool. Next up, we have the Locust Spray, 1-drop, instant, 1 black. Target creature gets -1/-1 till end of turn, cycling of 1, or cycling for black. Next up, we have Adrenaline Jockey, 3-drop, 3/3, 2 colorless, 1 red, Minotaur Pilot. Whenever a player casts a spell, if it's not their turn, this creature deals 4 damage to them. Whenever you activate or exhaust an ability, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. And the rare of the deck, and we have a Mythic too. Full art. So we have the Cursed Cloth of a Rappling, 4-drop. This is the rare of the deck. 2 colorless, 2 black, artifact. Zombies you control get +1/+1. Target creature card in your graveyard gains emblem until end of turn. The emblem cost is equal to its mana cost. For those not familiar with that emblem, exile that card and pay its emblem cost. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a white zombie in addition to the other types and has no mana cost, emblem only as a sorcery. That is an interesting concept. Essentially make a whole bunch of zombie juicers that are white. So you can just keep removing target creature card in your graveyards with and gain emblem. That's interesting. So that's a rare. And then we have a Mythic that we pulled as well. Hollow, full art. Bright Glass Gearhulk, 4-drop, 4/4 construct, 2 green, 2 white. Construct, first strike, trample. Whenever this creature enters, you may search your library for up to 2 artifacts. Search your library for up to 2 artifact, creature, and/or enchantment card with mana value 1 or less. Reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle. And then we have a dual land to finish the pack off. Jungle Howl comes into play tap. When this land enters, you gain 1 life. Add green or black to your mana pool. So good pulls on that one. The majority of those cards were a fucking mouthful. So next up we'll do the Edge of Eternities. Human Soldier, 1/1 Human Soldier token. We got a Soldier token and a Lander token. Okay. First up, we have Swamp Caller, 4-drop, 2/4, Insect Warrior, 3 colorless, 1 black, flying. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, you may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, draw a card. Next up, we have the Mechanoza, 6-drop, 5/5, Robot Jellyfish, 4 colorless, 2 blue. When this creature enters, tap target artifact or creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. For those not familiar with stun counters, it is a permanent with a stun counter would become untapped. Remove the 1 from it instead. Warp 3, 2 colorless, 1 blue. For those not familiar with Warp, you may cast this card from your hand for its warp cost. Exile this creature at the beginning of your next end step. Then you may cast it from your exile at a later turn. Be right back, folks. Yeah. That notification was to let me know that it's going to be 105 tomorrow, and I'm fucked. Because I cannot handle heat very well, as majority of you know. So, with that aside, apologies. Let's get into the next one. Next ones are auxiliary boosters, 5-drop, 4 colorless, 1 white, artifact equipment. Whenever this equipment enters, create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token and attach this equipment to it. Equipped creature gets +1/+2 and has flying. Equip cost of 3. Next up, we have the Biosynthetic Burst 2-drop instant, 1 colorless, 1 green. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control that gains reach, trample, and indestructible until end of turn, or until end of turn, untap it. The fuck? So you put a 1/1 counter on it and it gets all 3 of those abilities. Put that on a stick, you got fucking problems. That's phenomenally stupid. It's got to be on target creature control. It gains reach, trample, and so it's not it gains them all. That's stupid. Next up, we have Slag Drill Scrapper, 1-drop, 1/2 robot scout, 1 bread. Pay 2 colorless, sack another artifact or land, draw a card. Next up, we have Dock Worker Drone, 2-drop, 1/1, 1 colorless, 1 white. Artifact creature robot. This creature enters with a +1/+1 counter on it. When this creature dies, put its counter on target creature you control. Next up, we have the Crone Companion, 2-drop, 2/1, 2 colorless. Artifact creature dog. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, you gain 1 life. Pay 2 colors. Tap target creature target card from a 2 colorless. Tap. Put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. Next up, we have the Voya Infiltrator, 3-drop, 1/3, 2 colorless, 1 blue. Jellyfish Rogue. This creature can't be blocked if you're cast 2 or more spells this turn. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Next up, we have the Territorial Bruntar, 6-drop, 6/6 beast, 4 colorless, 2 red. Reach, landfall. Whenever a land you control enters exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast this from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast that card this turn. So that's essentially every time a land happens, I can do funny things. Never used landfall mechanic, but next up we have the Lifeless Evangel, 2-drop, 2/2, 1 colorless, 1 black, Vampire Cleric. Whenever you sack another artifact whenever you sacrifice another creature or artifact, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Is this the rare? Oh no, it must just be a full art. We got a full art Sunken Citadel. Land, cave. This land enters tapped. As it enters, choose a color. Tap, add 1 mana of the chosen color. Or tap, add 2 mana of the chosen color. Spend this mana only to activate abilities of land sources. Oh, choose a color. Either tap for a mana of the color chosen or tap for 2 mana. Spend this mana only to activate abilities of land sources. Okay, that's whatever. The rare of the deck is the Biotech Specialist, 2-drop, 1/3, 1 red, 1 green. Insect Scientist. Whenever this creature enters, create a lander token. For those familiar with the lander token, it's an artifact with tap 2 colors. Sack this token. Search your library for a basic land card. Put it onto the battlefield tapped and shuffle. Whenever you sack an artifact, this creature deals 2 damage to target opponent. It's the rare. We get a foil Sursurin Voidborn. Susorin. There we go. 3-drop, 2/2, 2 colors, 1 black. Vampire Soldier. Whenever this creature or another creature or artifact you control dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life with a ward of 1 black. So that's the foil of that. And then we have a mountain to change up the landfall. So interesting pulls. I think the rare Brightless Gear Hulk might be expensive. Not sure. But it being foil and stuff like that, we shall see. But now comes the more interesting cards. We get to open the Alliance pack. I'm not going to be pretty much transparent with you guys. This pack was $74. Because they're hard to come by, and the cards inside, well, there is potential a Force of Will that is $85. So let's open it up and see what happens. They're not color coded, so I'm going to say the rares at the last of this, at the end of the pack. So let's do this. Soldier of Fortune first off, 1 drop, Summon Mercenary, 1/1, 1 black. Pay 1 red, target player shuffles his or her library. We have that card. Next up, we have the Reprisal. 2 drop, instant, 1 colorless, 1 white. Bury target creature with power 4 or greater. We have that card. False Demise. 3 drop, 2 colorless, 1 blue. If an enchanted creature is put into the graveyard, return that creature to play under your control as though it was just cast. Next up, we have the Kaldroran Outpost. It's a land. Whenever Kaldroran Outpost comes into play, sack a planet or bury Kaldroran Outpost. Tap, add 1 white to your mana pool, pay 1 colorless and 1 white, put a soldier token into play. Treat this token as a 1/1 white creature. We have the Outpost. Because we're only missing, I believe, 12 cards from the Complete Alliance set. So hopefully we get some of that stuff here. Next up, we have Lim-Dûl's Highguard, a 3 drop, 2/1, 1 colorless, 2 black. First strike, it's a skeleton. 1 colorless, 1 black to regenerate. Next up, we have that Lim-Dûl's Highguard. Next up, we have Taste of Paradise, 4 drop, sorcery, 3 colorless, 1 green. Gain 3 life. Gain 3 life for each +1 plus green, or if you pay 1 colorless or 1 green, you pay in addition to the casting cost, gain additional 3 life. Oh, we did get something, yes! The Bethanic Explorers, 4 drop, 2/4, 3 colorless, 1 blue. Summon Merfolk, tap, an untapped target land and an opponent controls to add 1 mana of any type that land produces to your mana pool. So, one of the cards we were missing, Arcane Denial. There's 2 versions of it, 1 sword, 1 axe, and I believe this is the axe version of it, which I am missing. So Arcane Denial, 2 drop, 1 colorless, 1 blue, interrupt, counter target spell. That spell's caster may draw up to 2 cards at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. Draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. So I counter a spell, they get cards, I get cards. So we got an Arcane Denial that we were missing. Fantastic. Next up, we have the Guerrilla Tactics. 2 drop, instant, 1 colorless, 1 red. Guerrilla Tactics deals 2 damage to target creature or player. If a spell or effect controlled by an opponent causes you to discard Guerrilla Tactics from your hand, reveal Guerrilla Tactics to all players, and it deals 4 damage to that target creature or player. Next up, we have the Kaldroran Pride. 2 drop, enchantment. 1 colorless, 1 white. Enchanted creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+2. Pay 2 colorless and 1 blue. Switch the Kaldroran's Pride from creature at a chance to another creature. Kaldroran Pride's new target must be legal. Treat Kaldroran Pride as though it was just cast on the new target. We own both of those. So, really, I think that might be one we're missing too. We have Kaldroran Escort, 4 drop, 2/3, 2 colorless, 2 white. Summon Soldier, banning. For those not familiar with banning, it's too old and it's a mechanic that's been retired. It allows you to have creatures double block or choose to block together per se. That was an old mechanic back in the early 90s, mid to late 90s that has been eroded to now where you can just attack multiple. And the final deck card of the pack is Swamp Mosquito, 2-drop, 0/1, 1 colorless, 1 black. Flying, if Swamp Mosquito attacks and is not blocked, defending player gets a poison counter. If a player has 10 or more poison counters on it, he or she loses the game. So, I believe the Swamp Mosquito were also missing. So, we got 2 hits out of it. Worth it. So, I thank you all for coming back out to the channel. And until next time, this is Kiabel S. Kiabel saying have a good night, and we shall see you in the next one.